to the capital, but only once been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah.
Very cool. Way
Stubborn
to
sod
go.
stood his ground.
Recovering
till
from
the soldier got
Electric
tired of
Forest, and I
shouting,
get to
from
see
what I
you.
hear.
What a perfect
If you
day.
seek him out, keep your head down.
Lizard, you lovely thing. Lizard, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You are so gorgeous, dude. I would love to go raiding with you and your friends. Raiding? Oh, not like that. I'm a very chill, quiet tripper, but I love like the energy at festivals and raves, man. How the devil are you? I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Did you use up all of your good chemicals, Lizard? Did you have to take a couple days to feel happy again?
Buy, sell.
Thank you for that resub.
Thanks
Mate,
for nothing.
your wares are pathetic.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the
This game is so beautiful.
You don't think he's a dessert?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
Valvenge. So, what I'm trying this time,
What
dude,
is it that she requires
I'm sticking
of
to the main plot when
Rumour
we're
has it
streaming.
you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago.
Apparently later,
A soldier
there
with a
are
scar over
some
his
really
eye.
good side quests
Yes.
and some really powerful
Yes,
animal
that's right.
hunts. So we'll do that together. But this early in the game, all the side quests are just like fetch and kill. So I'm doing them offline. But I am still wandering around and soaking in the game. I'm just aware that when we stuck to the main plot only in Horizon Zero Dawn,
it was
just really good entertainment for all of us.
About my appraisal.
I stood firm, however, and for all
No, you.
his bluster, he
I actually
still
did. I
purchased
suspected
a
so.
new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you
Dude,
know where he went
yeah,
after
yeah,
that?
yeah. We'll
My
vibe
customers
sometime,
aren't
dude.
usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound.
Mikey on tour,
But
attempts
as it
number
happens,
2.
this
Hey, we'll
one
crack it,
did.
we'll crack it.
Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I
Is
was
it?
helpful, I mean.
Don't thank her for a
Most
resub and then call her Where's pathetic. No, aimed at the dude. So we're wandering around. I actually have just broken up the episode at the half-hour mark, so if you're watching on YouTube, welcome back. But look at this. This is really cool because we've got different generations of architectural vibes. Look, there's one of those Pride Month chocobos over there hanging with all the normies. Let's mess them up, but only because we're pro. Life choice. Level 21 Bluebird. So, get in. Big attacks. And then we'll just rage straight in and clean up. Rage telly. Rage telly. And done. Nice, efficient, throw all the big things into the small crowds. So like the Imperial architecture is like this. It's square, it's robust, there's colonnades. That's almost... Wait. Doric is the circle. Corinthian? So we've got these pseudo-Corinthian vibes and square angles, but then we've got this more Gothic architecture over here. And early castle walls still had squared off ramparts and shapes, as opposed to curved tech. And then over there we've got like a whole Tudor vibe, and then a crystal tower. Like, I love the mix. I want to investigate that tower over there, by the way, but we're still going to wrap up this little side sojourn, and we'll check out that tower on the way back. Ayatollah, I'm currently looking at a solo Japan trip for a week, as Claire isn't fussed. If you fancy another Japan vlog. Oh, Ayatollah, do you want to go to Japan together?
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Very cool. Way to go.
Here you go, my
I told you to
keyboard
come
and my village. If I ever find myself in the Final Fantasy universe, I'll blend in with the edginess by dressing myself as a Wish knockoff Gerald to avoid copyright claims.
Dude, number one, Tommy, you would fit right in. Wish knockoff. Rude. Okay. Here we go. So I need to get used to jumping in the air stuff. Apparently I can do a flame switch grab. So... Okay, well, I'm kind of in the middle of being attacked. But let me try this again. Flame switch grab.
Stay down.
Okay. Okay, I have not worked out a good juggle. Let's get in the air. But they can still attack me from there. I'll just rage them. My rage bar actually feels really quickly in this game. I'm used to God of War where it's super rare, but we can just build up big boy attacks. Ayatollah, I'll edit all my Japan footage for that 1 week in Japan vlog. And you can tell me if any of the things that went to there looked remotely interesting to you.
Bodies.
You beating up the chocobos? Lady Lauren Green, you delicious thing. How are you? What's going on in your summer, lady?
Well, the wolves have been busy.
Tommy, by the way, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tommy, for go. If doable, why not? Why the fuck not, mate?
So it is you, Tatienne.
Kid Ludens, you can save money on the plane seats as well. One adult, one child.
Next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
No, why would I do
You're lucky
that?
Lizard the Tree Wizard came in with her really
Unless you
lovely
think I had
energy.
good reason to.
Everyone go follow Lizard the Tree Wizard.
no.
She's one of my favourite people on this
We'll see if I
Cursed Earth
find Yannick.
website.
By the looks
The
of
rest
things,
of you.
I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him.
God, this dude,
We
the
know
more
he's
we're
on
hearing
tour,
about this
but
dude,
he
is
disappears off
worse
the
he
moors
is.
and dealings and doesn't come back.
He sounds like a
If
genuine
you mean
nightmare
this
person.
comb, it was a gift from the dame.
Rushingly angry at weather reporters telling me it's going to be a
Maybe
lovely
Yannick
holiday.
bothered to ask, eh? He might not
Same.
be rotting on a hill.
I feel your energy, Lady Lauren
I
Green.
think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Oh God,
Wait.
no.
Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this
Is
mess.
this a Game of Thrones reskin?
The most we can hope for is that the
Tommy,
dame
it's a
doesn't
Game
hold
of
against
Thrones
us.
skin
Speaking of which,
on a Forspoken
I saw
engine.
her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Lady Lauren Green,
I need to tell this about.
you're in England. How were you, dude? Not yesterday, but the day before
Perhaps the
yesterday.
comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Oh God, it's so sad that they both double well, not suicided. He'd obviously killed her. He's nuts. The day before yesterday, after my stream, I had to lie on the floor in front of the aircon. It was so messed up. And we raided Inca Violet, and she had her feet in a bucket of ice water, apparently, and then she had to stop stream early as well. Mate, it's so hot. Okay, we're gonna go back home, obviously. And then the tower. Well, let's go in the back. Oh, hello. Black blood, sharp fangs, loads of wonderful crafting items, yes. Yes.
All that clean? You good for nothing sluggard.
Sluggard! You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Oh, she's here.
If it was a message that needed delivery.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions
Prudence
have
has
arrived.
infected Mikey, all for
They said they
Forspoken.
would meet
Maybe,
you
yeah,
at
he's
a
got
little
under my
chapel to
skin.
the east of here.
Thank you, but
No,
you
you.
needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my
Send
way
you a
to
couple
see
pics in a
you.
weekend.
You
It would cost you not a war or
found
two.
her then?
I look forward to checking them out later then in that case. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Awesome. Wait, have I, Lizard, I don't know if I have anywhere, Lizard, I'm not kidding. But have you seen any of the pictures of me and my mates when we're in Ibiza?
Dear Tatian.
Because, like, when you first go to Ibiza, some people are like, yeah, dress up, go clubbing. And then some people are like, go clubbing, maybe get like a little animal print, like sprayed on, maybe a bit of glitter. And then when you've been going to Ibiza for as long as me and my mates had, it's all glitter, spandex, dress up as animals, look as fabulous as possible, and you have like the best time at like the day events. There's a day thing called Zoo, which is an old abandoned zoo, which has turned into a day clubbing thing in Ibiza. And like, if you dress up over the top, you get attention all weekend. It's so wild. Like, you stop trying to look good and you start looking like you're just here for the love and a clubbing, and like the type of holiday you have goes up dramatically. I'll have to find something. Just for you. I'll show you my
Thank you
fish
for returning it.
fish scale tights.
I
I've
shall
got
say
somewhere.
that it has a place on her pyre.
Anyway, thank you very much for sharing, dude. You know I love seeing stuff like that. Okay, well, I'm going to be honest, guys. We had to do this quest in order to free her up to help me with something else to get through this town. This quest was dark. It was a tale of a guy who was simping for a prostitute and then got really mad if she gave her attention to anybody else, to the point that either he killed her or they died whilst out and about by wolves or something. It's a dark side mission for an appropriately dark Final Fantasy XVI.
I should go.
Be careful where you place
Before
your
you do,
affections, especially without any
one
return
last
action.
gift.
Otherwise your
A
heart
token
will
of
turn
my
sour.
cleanse. The Veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial
I'll be
Army.
crying because the music
According
was
to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen,
Love you guys so
the
much.
legions are planning to march south.
Can I have another hug? Yes. I love you.
Did you mention
Yes.
that it was all of the legions? This
I
is
feel
no
you, mate.
mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor
Fish scale?
planned to abandon
Or
the
fish
capital.
net?
But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will.
Oh, I'm sorry I only had
And
sad
thank
news
you
for
again.
her. You've been to Japan? Yeah, I've been to Japan 3 times, mate. Did you go to the Otter Cafe? No, I've never been. I'll look it up. The thing about cat cafes and otter cafes and stuff like in Japan is they look good if you need a thumbnail for a vlog, but they don't smell amazing. Like, you don't actually stay there for as long as you think you'd want to. And I love otters, but I have a very sharp memory of being a kid and my mum getting rabbits, and the person who sold the rabbits also bred and sold ferrets, and his home had a very unique olfactory personality. Let's put it that way. Okay, guys, I'm obviously going on to the main mission, but we are actually just going to have a really quick look at this tower out of pure curiosity, and I'll be doing the side quests offline, not to bother you. Let's get some battles in whilst we're up here, and we'll check out the effectiveness of what we're up to. Oh, they're not aggro. Okay, that's cool. I fucking love otters. Oh yeah, otters is one of my favorite otters plural is one of my favorite creatures.
Don't let them get away.
Oh, I wondered where my dog commands were. I was using the wrong thing. What was that golden thing? Oh, it's gone. Let's have a look at this. Gotta go. Getting for a call. Yeah, hey, look after yourself. Thank you very much for popping your sweet head in for a hello, dude. I'll see you soon. Yeah, otters are fantastic. Like, I love their characteristics, their motions, their grabby, hold-handy nature. They look really cute. I follow, it's really famous, you guys probably do as well, but I follow an otter channel on YouTube. And it's like this Japanese or Korean person who had a little otter, a rescue. And like, I remember watching their channel years ago, and they were first introducing the otter to big bowls of water near the bath. And the otter was like super just like, oh, I don't know about this. And then I followed this channel over the years, and once the otter learned to love water, like, you couldn't get rid of it. And then like it'd have like birthday parties, and they'd feed it little plates of chunks of salmon. And some other person also has like a female otter, and they'd bring them round. They'd have little parties together, or they'd go to the beach together on a leash. Wait, Imperial Legionnaires. One of us? Hey, that's exclusionary. Focus on the guy on the floor.
Not this time. It's over.
Oh, I dodged out of the way and dodged back in. How embarrassing.
Pay for what you've done.
Oh, there's loads of them. Alright, let's go big.
It's over.
Okay, so what were they hiding or holding on to? Demon Tamer's Sash. Excuse me? Matian Cross. Vacustrel. I don't know what that means. Demon Tamer's Sash. 48 defense. Oh, you can hold on to their evil essence of demons on a corporeal plane instead of returning their souls to the Hell Realm. Can I physically tell the difference? Am I wearing something else? Can I... Are these doors open? That's a bit disappointing that you can't go up there. Nothing around here. Okay, like I was saying, guys, we're actually going to focus back up to here. There's no fast travel points, I do apologise, so we're just going to rog straight back across this map. You guys are very patient. Look at the sunset affecting those fields of wheat by the bay. I miss my ferrets, I'm sad. Oh, I'm sorry. Ferrets are adorable, but they are smelly. What would you do if you were a farmer and you saw a guy in full leather and a cape sprinting through your wheat fields? I'd keep one eye on him out the window and then hope that he left. If he lingered for too long, I'd call the police. I mean, people are aware that there's edgelords running around in this universe. It's not unheard of, but like, IRL, if I saw somebody cosplaying in my own private land, get out, mate. Right, so we're going up here. Is there a path? Oh, I think this is the path. Although, to be fair, and when it comes to a lot of black leather and straps, if I saw Lulu from Final Fantasy X in my farmer's field, I'd be like, "Oi, lad, Can I get a photo for you and me crops? I love your aesthetic. Oh, it's a church. Side door church. Susano, welcome back. Susano, how was your weekend and how the devil are you doing, you lovely thing? Enjoying the game. This game gets better and better the more we play it. Yeah, I am. How about you, man? Are you playing this? The music's either a long drone or a guitar string. Oh, Kid Ludens, you think that's bad?
Trouble on the way.
I'm currently writing a script for Mission Impossible 2.
Worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
Mission Impossible 2 is very much of its year 2000, directed by John Woo.
We'll be taking the back door.
And that film is 90% Spanish flamenco music and slow motion shots. Oh, it's so long. It's so unengaging. We do need him back, Atami, we do. Yeah, Susano, do you want to know? The demo and all that stuff is fine. This game, about 3 hours in, when you start going to a certain place and fighting someone, the quality of the cutscenes, the interestingness of the characters and the universe, all of it goes up by a good step. Like, I liked this well enough when we started, but when we're about 3-4 hours into the game, I realised I was actually really enjoying it after some stuff happened, and like the battle system opened up. If you're not desperate, maybe wait for the price to drop, but so far I love it.
Cheer up, you two.
So the thing is, Kid Ludens, is John Woo's Chinese action cinema is wild fun. And I agree in that I think it only half translated to the West. Because you get the feeling that John Woo came over, but the rest of his crew and production team didn't.
So then,
Lady Lauren Green.
how do we proceed?
I think you only have to wait about 6 months, maybe? I think they said.
After sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut?
The stomach.
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by the Bahamut, but that's not important.
Did you guys hear that in the background?
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them.
Thank you very much,
we must seem the most convenient of tools.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, bro.
Dangerous.
Do you know, Great White Kitty uses that so much, I almost thought she was here. That's how weirdly I've been Pavlovianly conditioned. Cheers, bro. Love you, man.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
Mm-hmm.
Our fate means nothing to them.
Oh, no. You love it, Lady Lauren Green.
No.
You always act classy when you come in for a hello, but I know filth when I see it.
Tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
Do you reckon Sid's done some really dark stuff in his past that he's still not ready to tell us about?
Comfort? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
We might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Okay, so did he just imply that once we head towards the Empire's capital, I'm not going to be able to do any of these side quests? Or come back to this map? Like, I'll probably come back later, to be fair. Guys, that brings us conveniently to the end of this episode on YouTube. Click like, click subscribe, grab the next episode in the playlist that's on screen. But more importantly, you lovely people on Twitch, I'm going to go for a quick wee. I'll be right back.